Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Minecraft Survivals. Yes. This is the episode some of you guys have been waiting for. Probably why some of you guys clicked on the episode. You want to make yourself the baddest person in Minecraft. Yes, you, all of you want to be the best person, first version of yourself as you can be. Alright, so first things first, before you can go on to that netherite armor, you're going to have to craft yourself a really good set of diamond armor. And how do you do that? With enchantments. Yes, you guys want to take the big brain move and take the guesswork out of enchantments? Well, you came to the right place. This is the video for you. So first things first, I am up on the roof. Wonder why I'm up on the roof? It's because, let me actually go back down from the roof. I needed to put something on the roof because Mike keeps getting lost and he can't find his way back home. So let me go. I don't know why I went to the outside one. But so first thing I need to do is build me a soul campfire. Why a soul campfire? Because I like the way it looks. And I need to put this on my roof so it can create some particles so Mike will keep getting lost and not find the house. And then we'll move on to the second stage of what we're going to do here. So I think we're going to put this here, and I already went ahead and pre-crafted a hay bale. So my understanding is if you put a soul campfire down, you see the particles will go so high. There go to about right there, right? And they start to disappear. But I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you were to pick up the campfire, and did I just break the campfire? I probably just did, but I'll make another one. So, and then you place a hay bale down, right? And then you put the campfire on top of the hay bale. What will happen is you will then be able to send the particles higher. And being able to send the particles higher means Mike will be able to see it and Mike won't get lost. What is it? You get charcoal from that? I never knew that. That was not part of the video, but hey, guess what? Don't break campfires because you get charcoal back. You guys probably knew that and I didn't even know that, but that's fine. All right, cool. So now that we put this on, if I can get up, there we go, and put this there, I think that's how it works. Now this should make it go extra. See, it's already past the point where that actually does go pretty high. I wonder if you can stack this even higher. I'm not sure, but Mike should be able to see that from a long distance away. All right, now back to the task at hand. We need to, well, let's close this to make sure no one comes down on me. All right, so we need to run over to our mob farm. So I try to do these things in order, right? Like to do these things in order. That way you guys, when you're watching a video, you can be all set up for the things that you need to do too. So if you watch this and you haven't seen the first video, you guys doing big brain moves, right? So you watch my video so you can learn something. So the mob farm is way over there, and then I have the XP farm over here. I'll go this way and let's show you guys. You can get there by two different ways. So this way you can just come down, follow this path, and you can get there. First thing you need to do is get yourself some levels. And you're probably like, well, how do I get levels? Like I said, follow the mob farm. Check out the last video, you will know how to get levels. You come in here, I have 26 levels. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep crushing these mobs. See, some of them just fell down. This thing absolutely works, right? And you see this thing I'm stepping on? This thing right here will be one of the key ingredients to how you get levels quicker, right? Because mobs drop things. And as you go to put an enchanted item in here, you disenchant it and you will get something cool. Now I'm not going to do it to my bow because I like that bow and I'm going to combine them. I'm trying to combine myself as a perfect bow. Well, while we're waiting for those guys to make their way up, down, and fall, what we will do is come over here and check to see what we have in the chest. Yes, awesome. We have one enchanted item that we can use. So I have 26 levels. You see it's like just barely above the third one. I might not get a lot of levels off this because, you know, I'm pretty higher up on levels, but watch what happens. See that? It went from the third bar to that seventh bar. They're just that fast. So as these mobs are dropping stuff, and I just come over here and make lava. That's what that's for, just to drop the stuff I don't want or need. So as I was saying, while you're killing these mobs, you will also be able to take some of the armor that they drop and disenchant it, and you will be getting all the experience points, which is fantastic. Now this guy didn't drop with anything. So next thing I'm going to do, which is a key important part of this video, is you have to get to at least level 30. Now to do this method, I highly advise you to get to about level 34. The reason I say level 34 because it allows you to do one level 30 enchant if you see it, but it gives you 4 chances to do a level 1 enchant. Now that's important, right? Actually technically 5 chances to do it, right? And then I will show you where to go from there, and it's going to involve some things that you might not have known. A lot of you guys may be wasting diamonds and you definitely don't want to do that, especially when you're starting off. So let me get to level 34 from 26, and I'll be right back. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have all the levels that we need. I got a little carried away. This thing started to spawn a little bit better and went insane. I actually dropped this down a little bit, and for whatever reason, having a spawner up there, if you guys can see, they're dropping in. Like, oh my gosh, look how many skeletons are coming. Dropping this down, actually, I don't know if it's because of the mob cap, but bringing it down here and making them come down here allow more to spawn. So now I got 39 levels, and that should be a good place to start. So let's just head back home really quick and get started on being able to have the best enchantments in the game. So I did a little research for you guys. I'll do my best to explain this without sounding too geeky, but it can get a little technical, just a little bit, guys, but not too bad. It's nighttime. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. We'll wake up and do that stuff in the morning. So first things first, is the first step in the enchanting process is you definitely want to create, this is going to be our first diamond pickaxe. We're going to have a diamond pickaxe, guys. The reason for that is because you want to be able to get looting on it. And by getting looting on a diamond pickaxe will, no, sorry, not looting, fortune. By getting fortune on a diamond pickaxe, it will allow you to get more diamonds. But also, I was jumping ahead of myself a little bit. Then I want to make a diamond sword as well. And we're already down to 9 diamonds. And that is fine. I guess I technically could go ahead and get our first piece of armor, I guess, because that gives us more things to look at for the better enchantments, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I think the next piece of armor we're gonna get will be let's see, a chest plate, because I feel like that one is really hard to continue to enchant, and that uses up almost all of our diamonds right now. We have 1 diamond left. I mean, technically we have 3 diamonds left. We have 1 in the chest, 1 right there, and 1 right there. So the way you do this is you're going to put this all down at your hotbar, and you're going to go up top and you're going to use these levels. The next thing you're actually going to do is you got to grab some books. So luckily I have some books. Books is important to do this, because if you don't do this, you will end up wasting diamonds. Trust me, I've done this the hard way. Books allow you to reset enchantments at a very low cost. Alright, I'm not sure what happened. My controller weirdly just disconnected the first time that's happened. Alright, so we need to turn this into paper, not sugar, which I have done before. And that will ruin your day if you do that, because then you have to wait for everything to go. And I have a ton of, look at this, yes, we have a ton of leather. So I'm just going to make all the books that I can. 64 books, that might be a little bit overkill. Doing it anyway. I don't want to get to the point where I don't have enough. So now this part can be a little bit tedious, guys. What you're going to have to do is go ahead and get your lapis out and start enchanting. You throw your lapis in, and you see, hopefully, if we get, well, I want fortune. So let's go see if we get fortune right off the bat. See, fortune 2 on 30 levels of enchant, I think that's kind of terrible. So I personally would never do that. So I think first things first, let's actually throw up on the screen what I'm looking for. And this is what I consider the best enchantments in the entire game. So if you guys came here for this video, this is the part that I think is pretty cool, and I think you will get a lot of value out of this. So let me pull that up really quick. All right, here we go. So the way enchanting works, you have enchantment value for armor, right? So for every level of protection that you have, whether it be protection, regular protection, which is all around protection, blast protection, projectile protection, or lava protection, you only can choose one of those 4 for each piece of armor. Now you say, well, obviously let's just go with protection. You get level 4 protection will protect you from all damage. That is correct. The only difference is protection gives you 1 EPV value. So if you have level 1 protection, you get 1. If you have a level 4 protection, you get 4 EPV, enchantment protection value. A specific protection, such as blast protection, will give you 2. So protection is half. So a level 4 blast protection will actually give you 8 EPV, 4 times 2. I hope I haven't lost you guys. Same thing for projectile protection. Level 4 projectile protection will give you 8 EPV. Again, a level 4 protection overall protection. The regular base level protection only gives you 4. So it's half. It protects you from all damage, but it's half EPV. The total amount of EPV you can have is 20. So there's a combination of things that you can get. So for protection, right, you could get 4 pieces of armor that has protection. So if you have a helmet, a chest plate, leggings, and boots, it would be level 4 times 4. So that'd be 16. So you'll be protected from 16 from lava, from blast, and projectile. But you're not completely protected from all of them. You're missing 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like separate. What I'm going to do is have 3 pieces of my armor, probably with protection. So that will give me 12 level of base protection from everything. And then I think I'm going to have 1 piece of armor, because the way the nether works is you have to wear gold in the nether now. I think I'm going to have 1 piece of armor that's going to have fire protection. So that 1 piece of fire protection, level 4, will give me 8. Plus the 12 will completely max out my fire protection at 20. And I think that's cool. When we're in the nether, I'll have full 20 protection from fire. I'll have 12 protection, because I have protection, 3 levels, 3 equipment with protection on it. The helmet, probably actually I'm going to do leggings, boots, and a chest will have level 4 protection. So that's 3 times 4 will give me 12 on everything else. And then it will give me 12 on everything. Plus the 8 on lava will give me 20 on the lava. So 12 on everything else and 12 on everything else and 20 on the lava. Gosh, I probably lost all you guys. But I'll do my best to put description or graphics on the screen to actually explain this a little bit better. Hopefully it makes sense. This video is probably going to take me a lot to edit, to put everything on to make it make sense. Also, let me throw up on the screen right now what I'm looking for. I'll just go through this really quick. The one thing you need for every single piece of armor, with one exception, I'll get to that, is you need Unbreaking 3 on every single piece of armor. There's no exception, whether it's a helmet, chest plates, leggings, a hoe, whatever. You need Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking will decrease the amount of durability loss that you have overall for that tool. For instance, if you have 100% durability on a pickaxe and you use it, sometimes Unbreaking will trigger and you will not go down to 99%. You will keep it. And it's just a random, I forget the percentage based on each Unbreaking, but if you don't have Unbreaking, every time you use that tool, let's just say you have 100%, it will use 100 uses, right? But with Unbreaking, I think you will get close to like 300% uses on that tool. All right, and the next thing is Mending. Mending is universal too for everything, with one exception, the bow. I think for the bow, the best thing you can get is, my gosh, I'm forgetting off the top of my head, Infinity. I choose Infinity over bow because you can carry 1 arrow and never run out. And I think that's more important than Mending on a bow. So let me quickly run through what I want. For my helmet, this is the way I'm going to do it. I think since you have to go to the nether or piglins will attack you, I think for my helmet, I'm going to have gold, right? I'm going to have that be gold, and I'm going to have an armor stand similar to one over there in the nether. And when I walk in, I'm going to switch out my helmet. So that'll be gold. And then it's going to have protection 4 for the overworld, and it's going to have fire protection 4 for the nether. And then Mending, Respiration 3, Aqua Infinity, and Thorns 3, maybe. Thorns is always a maybe. So if you hear me say Thorns is a maybe, Thorns will trigger and cause damage to anyone that attacks you, but it also causes durability loss. So unless you have Mending, don't put it on it. On the boots, I'm going to have Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, regular protection, Mending, Feather Falling 4, so I don't die when I fall off of high places, which I'm going to do. Death Strider, so I can move, Death Strider 3, so I can move faster in water. I'm going to have Soul Speed 3, so when I'm in the nether, I can move faster across soul sand and the skeleton can't keep shooting me in the face. And Thorns 3. Sword, I'm going to have Unbreaking 3, and I'm going to have Smite 5. Smite does 2.5 damage towards undead mobs, and I like this over the sharpness enchantment. We'll talk more about that in just a second. So I kill more undead, so skeletons, wither, zombies, the mobs that we come across more often. for me, is personally Smite. The other one you might come across is Creatures, Creepers and Witches, but Smite I use more. Mending, if you're on Java, you can get Sweeping Edge, but I don't have Sweeping Edge because I'm on Bedrock. Then obviously you got to get Looting 3 so you can get more stuff. Other two things that you could have, which is okay, is Fire Aspect 2 and Knockback 2. I don't want either of those. Also, for the axe, I'm going to have Unbreaking 3, obviously. Sharpness 5 I'll put on the axe. So when I do come across those mobs that are not undead, I will use the axe to take them out. Sharpness does 1.25 base damage on all mobs. So if you're fighting a mob that's not undead, then Sharpness will do better than Smite. But if you're fighting a mob that's undead, Smite completely crushes Sharpness. And then Efficiency 5, so you can get through the stuff fast, and Fortune 3 and Mending. Pickaxe, we're almost through, guys. Pickaxe is Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, because you want more stuff. You can also get Silk Touch if you want to grab the ores, but I'm more concerned with Fortune 3. Then Efficiency 5 to get through stuff, and Mending. Now, I know that was a ton, guys, but I think it's important. I should have a graphic on the screen scrolling with me as I talk through that, but it might, I might forget. But anyway, I want to make sure I at least covered that, so we should be good to go. Also, it's important to note that some of these things can only be combined on the anvil. I believe Smite and Sharpness can only be combined on an anvil to get to level 5. So you might not find a book out in the world, and you might not be able to enchant it. The way to do it is you can create 2 swords that have Smite 4 on them and combine them, or you can create add a book with Smite 4 onto it. But anyway, that was a lot, guys. Let's get to enchanting. All right, here we go. First one up. Let's see if we can get... Oh yeah, that's right. So Fortune 2, that's a no. The reason why you have multiple things in your inventory is because you can go through and you might get what you want. See, I would not get... See, that's pretty cool enchant. Projectile protection 4. But I'm not going to do that because that is... just protects me against projectiles. I would never do that. Blast protection, absolutely not. We're not going to do that. Make sure we don't hit the wrong thing. Come on, Looting 3. Bane of Arthropods, that is the worst. It only gives you protection. Sorry, it gives you better increased damage against spiders. Would never do that. That's absolutely not. So since all of these enchantments are terrible and we have so many levels, what I would do in this particular instance is I would use one of these. I will use, this only takes 1 level away, so I'll go from 39 to 38. This will take 2 levels away, 39 to 37. This will take 3 levels away, and you guys can do the math. So I would put this on a book and then use a grindstone later to take it off the book to get some of my levels back. So we just keep repeating this process and see if we get some. So Silk Touch, that's a good one. But I already have a pickaxe with Silk Touch, so I'm not gonna use that. I need Fortune 3. Come on, Looting 3. See that is really terrible. The enchantability on diamond is just a little bit above iron. So enchantability is the ability to get better enchantments, and this is just not good so far. I'm almost tempted to go get get some more diamonds so I can try my luck more. So all those are terrible too. So I would again just sit here and repeat the process. Knockback 2. Knockback 2 is not bad. I could take the chance on that and see if I get something else beyond Knockback 2. So considering I'm not going to have anything good, I'm going to hit this. When you hit level 3, enchants, you have a better chance to have stuff hiding behind it. I will try this on a book and see what we get. Is it just a 1? So what? So in that particular instance, we got Knockback 2, Punch 2, and Loyalty, depending on what weapon we use. So if we put this on a bow, obviously it would only take the Punch 2. If we put it on a sword, it would only take the Knockback 2. And if we put it on a trident, it would only take the Loyalty 3. So that's pretty cool too. The books allow you to put whatever you want on whatever tool you have. So I'm really trying to see if I can get Fortune 3. That's exactly what I was trying to do, guys. That's it. That's what we came here for. So when I go find some diamonds now, I can do it. Please don't be Smite 4. So now I have to make a decision, right? Do I want Smite 4 or Fortune 3? Honestly, I think I want Fortune 3 so I can go and get some more diamonds to continue to enchant. Fire Protection 4, we don't care about that right now. So what I would do is hit this right now. So what we want to see is it shows us Fortune 3. We wanted to say Fortune 3. We wanted to say Unbreaking 3. and we also wanted to say efficiency 4 because I believe that's all that we can get. It won't say mending because you got to add a book to that. So let's click it and see what it says. Come on. That is awesome. So that is almost a perfect pickaxe. So we got fortune 3, efficiency 4, and that's huge. All we need is unbreaking. So let me see if I can get lucky right here. Protection 4. See, protection 4 on that is pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this because I remember I said the chest plate, we want unbreaking 3, protection 4, mending, and maybe thorns 3. You know, I think we want to do it unless we can get looting here. And the more things you have, see, never get unbreaking because you never know what's behind that. So most of the time it's good. Unless you have a lot of diamonds, then do it. Let's see. Come on. Give it to me. So protection 4 and thorns 2 is really good, but I won't be using it until I get mending. All right, and then the last one, let's see. Can we get lucky? Oh, I ran out of levels. But I got unbreaking 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, I got to go get some more levels so I can get to level 30. And I'm going to keep working on this, guys, until we get the best enchants that we can. Alright, welcome back in. I got some cool things to show you all. Now, I will say, I did the best that I possibly could. This armor right here is perfect. This armor right here needs unbreaking 3, I believe. And these 2 axes need to be combined, and I don't have enough levels. But this episode is already taking me way too long. I'm on my 3rd day of trying to do this with the baby and stuff, but I just want to show you guys that it is possible. So let me just throw all this stuff on and show you what I've been able to get so far. It looks pretty good. Let me actually take this off. Here we go. I don't know if I want to start wearing it yet, because if I do start wearing it, then what happens if I die? That's what I'm worried about. But if you guys are not too concerned about it, then I'm not either. But as you can see, we got some pretty good stuff. If I can get everything out of the way here so I can get everything. You got to have your hand empty to be able to pick all this stuff up. Here we go. And then axe. And then, come on, pick it up. And then you got to get this shovel and then this axe as well. And then let me get everything how I normally have it. Put my helmet on. That goes there. Axe goes there. Shovel goes there. There we go. And then this is the second axe. So, as you guys can see, we're pretty good. So let's look over the diamond pickaxe. So this one is pretty much perfect. Now I don't have mending yet. That's fine. It is what it is. But this is perfect. We got the fortune 3 like we wanted. Got unbreaking 3, efficiency 5. That's crazy. Only thing we need is mending. We need a villager for that. And then the next one is the pickaxe. I got sharpness 5, which we have. So that's pretty good. Actually, it's the best you could get. And then we got fortune 3, unbreaking 3. I need to have the efficiency 5, but I don't have enough levels to combine. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get mending, to be honest with you, because it takes me 27 levels to get this one, and every time you go up, it goes up higher. I don't think this axe is going to be able to get mending, so when it breaks, it's going to break. It is what it is. But that would be a perfect axe minus mending. And then the shovel, I got fortune 3, efficiency 4. I have an efficiency 5 book, but efficiency 4 book, so I can add it to that eventually. I don't know yet. And then on the sword, this is pretty much perfect. We got smite 5, we got looting 3, unbreaking 3. I don't want knockback 2 or the fire one. I just don't want it. But it is what it is. Now let's go to the armor. Feather falling 4, best one you can get. Depth strider 3, protection 4, unbreaking 3. That's huge. The only thing we need is mending. We got protection 4 here, and the only thing we would need is mending. I could add thorns to all these, but I don't know yet. Here I did get thorns because I didn't have a choice. Got protection 4, and on the helmet we got respiration 3, protection 4, aqua infinity, and all we would need is unbreaking and mending. So everything is looking pretty good. And then for our nether helmet, we have fire protection 4, which I said we would get. We have respiration 3, which we don't even need, and an unbreaking 3. The only thing we would need is mending on that too. So guys, that's going to be it. That's pretty much the entire episode right there. I mean, we're looking pretty good right now with everything that we have. So I'm just really happy. Right now I'm really happy with everything that we got going on. So yeah, this is how you get all the perfect enchants. One other thing I will let you guys know is I went through a ton of books. So these are the books that I had laid out in order, and these are a lot of bows that I had, and I combined a lot of weapons. A lot of this stuff don't go. I will say, if it's sharpness 3 or less, you might not consider it. But if it's sharpness 3 or 4, you might combine them. But the more you combine stuff, the more levels it takes to combine. And if it takes more than 39, and this is important, if you haven't been paying attention, if it takes more than 39 levels to complete it or repair it, it will tell you that it's too expensive. And then that will break your freaking heart. I'm telling you, it hurts. So these are some of the books I have. Smite 4, I can combine. Sharpness 4, I can combine Smite 4 and 4 again. 2 4s make a 5. So if you have 2 of the same, you combine them, it goes up a level. So 2 3s make a 4, 2 4s make a 5. That's how you do it. And I have Unbreaking 3, and I can throw that on one of them. So like I said, guys, that's it. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video. Oh, I cannot forget about my bow. Yeah, look at the bow. The bow is absolutely perfect. It's Unbreaking 3, Flame 1, Power 5, Punch 2, and Infinity. Like I told you, I would do Infinity over Mending on this one. They are mutually exclusive. I can't believe I almost forgot about my bow. It really does help out the channel a lot, and look forward for more of these videos to come out about how-tos. This is what this series is all about, is how to do something, right? So next episode, I'm going to get the villagers. I'm going to get one villager and then try to convert a zombie villager out in the wild and bring them in so I can start trading and make this a lot easier. But I just wanted to show you guys how to use the enchantment table and how you can get the perfect enchants. It's possible, but it takes a long time. And if you don't have a mob farm or a skeleton farm in your world, I would highly suggest not doing this because it takes a lot of levels and you're going to be enchanting a lot of books. But anyway, guys, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.